Once upon a time, in the distant and magical land of Zephyria, there existed a picturesque village nestled amidst rolling hills and verdant meadows. Lumos, as the village was called, was a place where time seemed to stand still, and the enchanting beauty of nature captivated all who set foot upon its soil. At the heart of Lumos lived a young man named Kailas Ardent, whose uncommon name matched his extraordinary spirit. Kailas was the descendant of a long line of renowned explorers, whose journeys had taken them to the farthest corners of the kingdom in search of ancient secrets and hidden treasures. However, Kailas's life had taken a tragic turn when he lost his parents in a devastating accident during their final expedition. Left orphaned and alone, Kailas was taken in by his wise and loving grandmother, Elysia. Under Elysia's nurturing care, Kailas grew into a compassionate and inquisitive young man, his heart brimming with a thirst for adventure and a desire to honor his family's legacy. Lumos, though a peaceful and tight-knit community, faced its own share of challenges. A prolonged drought had cast a pall of despair over the village, as the once lush fields withered under the scorching sun, and the villagers struggled to eke out a living. Determined to alleviate the suffering of his community, Kailas embarked on a quest to find the legendary Well of Aquaros. According to ancient tales, the well possessed the power to restore life-giving waters to the land and bring prosperity back to Lumos. Armed with the wisdom passed down through generations and fueled by his own adventurous spirit, Kailas set forth on a perilous journey. Venturing through treacherous mountain passes and dense forests, Kailas encountered formidable challenges along the way. Cunning bandits lurked in the shadows, fierce beasts roamed the wilderness, and nature's unforgiving elements tested his resilience. Yet, undeterred by the hardships, Kailas pressed on, his determination unwavering. After weeks of arduous travel, Kailas found himself standing at the precipice of a hidden glade deep within the heart of the enchanted woodlands. Bathed in ethereal light, the glade revealed the entrance to the long-lost Well of Aquaros. The air crackled with anticipation as Kailas approached the well, his heart filled with hope and trepidation. Drawing water from the sacred depths of the well, Kailas witnessed a miracle unfolding before his eyes. As the first droplets touched the parched earth, a ripple of vitality spread through the land. The withered flora began to stir, their roots quenching their thirst as fresh shoots burst forth from the ground. The once barren landscape transformed into a vibrant tapestry of greens, breathing life back into Lumos. Filled with a profound sense of joy and gratitude, Kailas collected as much water as he could and embarked on the journey back to Lumos. The news of his triumphant return spread like wildfire, and a wave of hope washed over the villagers. They rejoiced in the restoration of their fields and celebrated Kailas as a hero, a beacon of light in their darkest hour. However, as time passed, Kailas noticed a subtle change within himself. The adulation and admiration of the villagers began to cloud his judgment. Pride and arrogance crept into his heart, blinding him to the true purpose of his quest, to serve his community selflessly. One day, as Kailas stood before the well, basking in the adoration of the villagers, a sense of emptiness washed over him. The water from the Well of Aquaros, once a symbol of hope and renewal, now felt like a heavy burden. Its power had become a weight upon his shoulders, and he could no longer bear the weight of his ego. Seeking solace and guidance, Kailas retreated to the sanctuary of his grandmother's cottage. Within its cozy confines, he discovered a worn journal, its pages filled with the wisdom and reflections of his ancestors. The truest strength lies not in the power we wield but in the humility with which we wield it. Only when we remain grounded and remember the purpose for which our powers were granted can we bring about lasting change. Realization washed over Kailas like a cleansing rain. He had lost sight of his purpose, allowing the adulation of the villagers to overshadow his original intention, to selflessly serve his community and bring prosperity to Lumos. With newfound clarity, he made a solemn vow to himself and to the legacy of his ancestors. Leaving the well behind, Kailas emerged from his solitude and addressed the villagers. He confessed his folly, acknowledging that the water from the Well of Aquaros was not his to possess alone. Its power was meant to be shared, its purpose to nourish and sustain not only Lumos but all the surrounding villages suffering from the drought. United in their desire for collective well-being, Kailas and the villagers devised a plan to create an intricate network of canals and reservoirs. With unwavering determination, they toiled day and night, channeling the revitalizing waters from the well to the arid lands beyond Lumos. The once struggling communities flourished, and a sense of harmony and interdependence bloomed among them. Kailas, now a humble servant of the people, continued his endeavors to explore, learn, and bring about positive change. His adventures took him far and wide, but he always returned to Lumos, his heart forever rooted in the village that had shaped him. Generations passed, and the tale of Kailas Ardent became a cherished legend in Zephyria. The people of Lumos, guided by his example, upheld the values of humility, compassion, and shared prosperity. Their village thrived, serving as a testament to the enduring power of unity and the strength that lies in recognizing and embracing one's true purpose. And so, the name of Kailas Ardent lived on, whispered through the winds and etched into the tapestry of Zephyria's history, a reminder that true greatness is not measured by individual accomplishments but by the positive impact one leaves behind on the lives of others. In the wake of Kailas Ardent's transformative journey and the flourishing prosperity of Lumos, the legend of the village and its humble hero reached far beyond the borders of Zephyria. News of Lumos' success and the principles of unity and shared prosperity it embodied spread like wildfire across the kingdom and even reached the ears of King Alaric, ruler of the grand city-state of Elysium. Intrigued by the tales of Lumos and driven by a desire to witness the village's wonders for himself, King Alaric set forth on a grand procession to visit the humble village. Accompanied by a retinue of noble knights, courtiers, and advisors, he traversed the majestic landscapes of Zephyria until he arrived at the gates of Lumos. The villagers, awestruck by the arrival of their esteemed king, greeted him with utmost reverence and hospitality. Kailas Ardent, now a revered elder and beacon of wisdom, stood at the forefront of the villagers to welcome King Alaric. The air buzzed with anticipation as the king and Kailas exchanged respectful nods and pleasantries. King Alaric was immediately captivated by the picturesque beauty of Lumos. The lush fields, vibrant flowers, and harmonious atmosphere spoke volumes of the unity and purpose that defined the village. He marveled at the bustling market, where merchants and artisans displayed their wares, and children played merrily in the streets. Lumos was a living testament to the potential that lay within a community bound together by a shared vision. Moved by the spirit of Lumos and the impact it had on its people, King Alaric proposed a lasting alliance between Elysium and Lumos. He recognized that the principles of humility, unity, and shared prosperity practiced in Lumos could benefit his own city-state and its people. Kailas and the villagers, humbled by the king's proposition, embraced the opportunity to share their wisdom and extend their positive influence. The alliance between Lumos and Elysium led to a golden era of progress and prosperity. The exchange of knowledge and resources between the two communities enriched both their lives and allowed them to overcome challenges collectively. Lumos became a beacon of inspiration for Elysium, where the ideals of unity and shared prosperity took root and flourished. Under the guidance of Kailas, Lumos expanded its influence beyond its borders. The village's remarkable success drew the attention of neighboring kingdoms, who sought to emulate their model of sustainable development and community-driven growth. Kailas, now widely revered as the Grand Luminary, traveled far and wide to share Lumos' story, inspiring leaders and communities across the kingdom to embrace a path of unity and selfless service. Throughout his journeys, Kailas encountered diverse cultures, landscapes, and challenges. He witnessed the triumphs and tribulations of various communities, and he shared the wisdom he had gained from his own experiences. His words resonated with people from all walks of life, kindling the fire of hope and inspiring a collective desire for positive change. As the years rolled on, Lumos and its principles of unity and shared prosperity became a symbol of transformation and a guiding light for all. The village itself expanded and thrived, embracing new technologies and practices while staying true to its core values. Lumos became renowned for its schools of wisdom, where scholars and seekers from far and wide gathered to learn from the teachings of Kailas and the wisdom of generations past. The name of Kailas Ardent echoed through the annals of history, forever etched in the hearts and minds of the people. His story became an enduring legend, whispered in hushed tones by parents to their children and inscribed on the pages of countless chronicles. Hail! Us, the humble hero who dared to dream and shared his light with the world, left a profound legacy that transcended time and space. And so, the story of Lumos and its hero, Kailas Ardent, continued to inspire generations, igniting the spark of unity, compassion, and shared prosperity in the hearts of all who heard it. Their tale stood as a testament to the power of individuals to create lasting change and the potential that